And they're off and they're racing, and away smartly is Mabdana up along the inside with Habub Aladia racing prominently, and also there is Maja Alain, who's currently 3 wide. The leaders are followed by Majd Saleh. They're racing 4 wide at present. Just off them is Al Shahab Al Qassar as they head now towards that turn. Running to the outside is Quality Path, the grey in the green and yellow jacket, looking for Daria. Daria is currently in mid-division, but it is Habub Aladia who has backed the inside running rail and has got the lead from Majd Salah in second place, and then back in third is Al Shahab Al Qassar. They're the leading three. They're being followed by Mahaj Alain in fourth place. Quality Path is next, and further back then to Mabdana. No sighting of Daria at the moment. That one in mid-division, heading down towards the last 200 meters, and it is Al Shahab Al Qassar who has got the advantage. They head down towards the closing stages now. It is Al Shahab Al Qassar, but here comes Maja Alain throwing down a big effort and is wearing him down, and Maja Alain has won it. And they're racing. So 1,200 meters in front of them, and Al Hashoraya breaks the line very nicely. That one is racing about 4 wide and tacking over. Past time is up along the inside. Also showing up brightly is Kabusea, who is coming from the outside berth, along with Gar Al Malia as they go into the first turn. Right on the speed as well is Not Even Close as they now go into that turn, and Not Even Close is coming through to match strides with Al Hashoraya. Those two together, they're about a length and a half in front of Dora Penny, who's being followed to the outside by Kapusaya, and then comes Gar Al Malia as they now prepare to head to the turn. Trying to get into it is Punteral, that one around about 6th place, followed by As It Was as they head on down the straight, and the one kicking away is Not Even Close by about 3 or 4 lengths now, with Dora Penny in second place, followed to the outside by Kapusaya, and then staying on to the wide outside is Al Raja, but they're going to have to fly to get it to Not Even Close. They're not going to get close to Not Even Close. Not Even Close has won. And they're off. They are racing, and one of those out very smartly in the centre was Al Hazem as they form their early order, dashing down the far side of the track. Up along the inside is Microburst, who's showing up brightly to the inside running rail, and Al Nahel in the red colours is racing wide of the field as Abu Al Dafrat is also handy, being chased by Mushtag. Going on down the back, leaders are being followed by War of Courage, but they're well spaced out, must be a good 20 lengths top to tail, and it is now Al Nahel who has got the lead, bags the running rail, goes on by a couple of lengths. Rez in second place is up along the outside, being followed then by Al Hazem in the third position, also trying to step forward then behind the leaders as they approach the turn into the straight is War of Courage, got a few lengths to find, and then being driven along back in mid-division is Issa Tam, but off the final turn it is Al Nahel who is trying to slip them. Al Nahel is the leader, Rez is giving chase, so too is Microburst. They are the leading three. They've kicked away then from Al Hazem in fourth place, followed by Saif Thiab who's on the inside. Then staying on down the outer is Issa Tam, and the question is, can Al Nahel keep going? Rez is the one who is finding the ground, but still has about 3.5 lengths to find, make it 2.5, and Al Nahel is now beginning to tread water. Rez is coming, Rez has got there, beats Al Nahel, and they're a few lengths on from Microburst in third. And they're off. And still in the starting stalls is Banadeg. Number 1, Banadeg, doesn't fancy it, has fallen asleep and is still in the gates. So all the others are going through the first 200 metres, and Bint Al Ria began sharply on the inside with Garden showing up prominently as well. So too is Al Anud, and wide of those is Al Sharek as they head towards the first turn, and also Hug a Tree. So as they go into that first bend, Perlite is around about 4th place at present, followed by Wabar, who's in the green jacket. They leave the back straight behind them, and they're still very well spaced out, as you can see at this early stage. Al Sufira is trying to make ground. Another one who's trying to make ground but edges over to the inside is Ruan, heading now towards the turn, and it's Bint Al Ria in front. Bint Al Ria by about a length and a half, being followed in second place by Al Anud, with Hug a Tree about 2 lengths away. Pearly Yellow Jackets just in behind them, and on the inside a running rail is Al Sharek, and they're trying to get a split now between horses is Ruan. Heading down towards the last 200 is Bint Al Ria in front, but Perlite is the one coming home really well down the outer, and Perlite has got to the lead now. Perlite from Bint Al Ria. Bint Al Ria, they're 1 and 2. They're being chased home by Ruan, but Perlite takes it. And they're off. So 1,400 metres in front of this lineup, and Red Host has grabbed the inside running rail. Motreb Zamanoa in the red jacket is shifting forward early, with Al Khatim showing up prominently, as is Black Power in the purple jacket. Reading out to Al Maten, who's right there to the wide outside now, is Cabart, who's showing really good speed, going right around the field. Look, note Cabart's early move with Al Maten. Those two are being followed into that turn by Moqtayed, with Black Power still going the shortest way up along the inside. Al Khatim is just in behind the leaders, and they are being chased then to the final corner by Wafi Al Wood as they approach the final bend now, and being unleashed to the outside, the yellow and green jacket on the wide outside. Up along the inside, Black Power between horses. Al Maten is showing really good speed as they hurt their homeward bound. Al Maten, Black Power is right there as they head now down towards the last furlong or so. Al Maten is in front by a couple of lengths, and coming home really well down the outside is Nasir Al Anaya. Here comes Nasir Al Anaya, who's really coming home really well, going towards the finish. The far side, Al Maten. They're off from the 1,400 metre start. One of the first ones away was Batal in the centre, along with Mawazi. Those two showing up nicely. Foreign Exchange also getting a position, with Fell closest to the running rail. Of course, quite a bit of speed on. Ufakik Allah is also right there in the firing line, with Alamari getting a posse, and then further back to Bartarik. So they go towards the end of the back straight, and it is Mawazi disputing the lead with Batal. Those two now joined 3 wide by Ufakik Allah. So they are 3 deep. A length and a half behind those is Alamari, who's currently holding 4th place. Leaders are being stalked by Fell. Just behind the leading bunch is Damis as they now approach the turn into the straight. Also right there to the wide outside now, stepping forward is Al Shahs. Al Shahs has now moved into 3rd, heading towards the turn into the straight. They have 400 left to go, and it is Ufakik Allah who's gone for home. Goes about a length and a half up now. Yufik Allah in front, giving chase is Damis in the green jacket. Fell has now moved into third position. These are being followed by Lahab, who's staying on. They're inside the last 200. Yufik Allah the leader by 4 lengths. Damis can make no impression, and Yufik Allah goes on to win. Damis second place. Fell will be in third. Big distances between those horses, and they're followed by Lahab. That's it, all in, and they're off. Quick dispatch. So they go the mile, and Mawakit began really well with Ekshar showing up prominently, and up along the inside is Wadu Al Shams. Wadu Al Shams right there with Ishan Nora in the firing line is Mawakit, and then to the wide outside and showing up prominently is Annalene as they go down the far side of the track. Just off them is Jamalek, who's not too far away. North 2 is Niran Wale. Leaders are being hunted up then by Rowe Nora. They're going now towards the end of the back straight, and Wadu Al Shams just being pushed along here. Ishan Nora is right alongside as they leave the back straight behind them, and then they're coming 3 wide is Annalene, 4 wide in fact Annalene. Mawakit is the one 3 wide, so they're the leading few as they approach the turn for home. Just off those is Rowe Nora, who's now trying to move into 4th place as Wadu Al Shams there waves the white flag. Red jacket Spot Zeba Al Mukhtara making progress now from off the pace at top of the straight. Annalene is the one going for home. Annalene followed by Rowe Nora, with now drifting to the far side Mawakit heading down towards the last 200. Still running on is Zeba Al Mukhtara, running now inside the final furlong. It's Rowe Nora having a set 2 with Annalene. Rowe Nora and Annalene, these two really locked together. Annalene, and on the near side is Rowe Nora. Rowe Nora goes on to win. Annalene in 2nd place. 3rd position goes to Zeba Al Mukhtara, and in 4th Mawakit. And they're racing over 1,400 meters, and one of those showing up prominently in the center is Mostabsil Al Khaladia. Shows really good early toe with Al Muzon right there with the leaders as well, and coming through to try and match tries them is Lady Di. Lady Di showing up really prominently. Ibn Duhaim Al Khaladia is against the running rail, just being nudged along, followed by Al Bashir. The one widest of all is Bakir as they go into the far turn, and into that turn they go, and it is Lady Di who's coming through the match tries with Mostabsil Al Khaladia, who's got the rail to run against. They are the leading 2, followed by Al Muzon, who's close up in 3rd place. Just in behind the leaders then comes Mamoun Al Khaladia, who's against the plastic. Up along the outside of that one is Najdar Al Bari, who's getting a nice split between horses, and the front few now trying to kick on at the top of the home run, and it is Mostabsil Al Khaladia with 400 to go, being chased by Najdar Al Bari to the outside, and then between horses is Mamoun Al Khaladia. They are the leading few, and they've kicked away. Sab Athbar is beginning to stay on for pressure but has work to do. It's Mostabsil Al Khaladia now kicking away from Najdar Al Bari. Staying on is Saab Athbar. It is Mostabsil Al Khaladia who wins. Saab Athbar was in 2nd place, and 3rd was Najdar Al Bari. They're off. They've gone without number 16, Yahoom. Yahoom was not in the starting stalls. That horse is not with them. Application began sharply. And also right there is Latita in the green jacket showing up well with Kashasha, one of the greys prominent. So too is Morasil as they go down the far side. And here we are is showing up. That's the horse who was drawn on the wide outside and is now about 5 wide, but showing plenty of speed to take them on. So out in front, it is Morasil up along the wide outside. Here we are with Application against the rail, and then comes Kashasha. They are the front wave of 4. They're a few lengths on from Latita. That's one of those in the green jacket with a noseband. And just in behind that one is Mutasare as they approach the turn now into the straight. Heading now towards the turn in. Ishq Bladi is fairly wide. Is trying to make ground on them as well as they approach the turn with 400 left to go. Just in behind them then is Galderan, but it's here we are in front by 2 lengths from Morasil in second. Here we are, and Morasil, they turn in front. Ishq Bladi is to the outside, and now beginning to stay on is Palance on the extreme outer. So it is Ishq Bladi who now takes over. Ishq Bladi, here we are, has dropped away. Palance is staying on behind it. Ishq Bladi's the one to catch and surely will not be caught now. Ishq Bladi drifting left, drifting right, goes left in the end. Ishq Bladi beats Palance. Here we are, may have just clung on for third place, but it's close for third. And they're off. Good start for Nasserat in the multicoloured jacket, showing up brightly in the early stages, and Zajran just tucked in behind them now, having started well. Another one who started pretty well was Akosita as they form their early order. So they go on down the far side, and it is Al-Atam there to the wide outside is coming through to take them on. So at Al-Rahish to the inside, and the leaders being followed down the back in the early strides by Anna Al-Wafi, and right there to the wide outside now is Sheikh Al-Zamar. Sheikh Al-Zamar is on the sharp end. So too Yasser Al-Bal, orange silks for Yasser Al-Bal, who's just off the leaders there by about a length and a half. So at Al-Rahej on the inside just being pushed along. Anna Al-Wafi is alongside, though Al-Nurain is just in behind them now, coming there 4 wide in the grey and white checks. And here comes Halat Al-Mukhtara on the wide outside in the red jacket, heading now towards the last 400, and it is Al-Atam at the top of the straight trying to kick away. Al-Atam the leader, being chased in second place by Yasser Al-Abal on the wide outside. Here's Halat Al-Mukhtara. Halat Al-Mukhtara is coming over well. It's Al-Atam the leader by several lengths, with Halat Al-Mukhtara trying valiantly to close but can't close. Al-Atam just being kept up to its work, and Al-Atam wins. Second place, that goes to Halat Al-Mukhtara. And they're off. Poor start from Rindley, coming out of stall 10, missed many lengths, having reared as the gates opened. Away smartly was Aldiwan, who's sitting up along the inside of Abu Tayyab, who's showing up prominently, and Al Moraeb at number 14, going there from a wide draw in the red and white jacket, edging over to the inside running rail. So it is Al Moraeb now heading over to the fence and has got the lead, with Sayak Al Kir racing prominently to the outside. Survivalist is showing up there as well, along with Sweha B. Just in behind them is Aldi One, the grey and the light blue jacket. Then reading out to Mobeen, who's run about 4 lengths off the speed as they go on down the far side. Camera Al Mahabadia is just in behind them, then several lengths away to Al Baroni, who's back in mid-division. They swing away from the back. Manshuda's got a bit of work to do. So heading now towards the turn, and the leader up along the inside is Al Moereb, now just being overtaken by Survivalist. Survivalist is in front by around about a half length. Coming there between horses is Sheikh Al Kir in the brown hoop jacket, then Camera Al Mahabadia coming 3 wide. The leaders are being hunted up into the straight by Mabeen. Now Mabeen's beginning to run on there in the light blue jacket to the outer, and they're homeward bound. The one over in front by around about 3 or 4 lengths is Camera Al Mahamadia, and is quickening right away. Mabeen's now moved into second position from Sheikh Al Kir in 3rd place. Trying to run on from off the pace is Bat Hill, but oh, so much to do. It is going to go to Camera Al Mahamadia. Camera Al Mahamadia is home. 2nd place goes to Mabeen. 3rd position in the end to Sheikh Al Kir. Go for the Arabian Breds, and they're off racing with Naham beginning well from stall number 1 as they form their early order, going on through the early strides with Dira Al Khaladia showing up well as well in the centre, and racing prominently to the outside is Mutafarid coming from a wide berth. That one now going forward into a prominent role. So they go on down the far side. Right there as well with the leaders is Parks Lights as they link onto the main track, and it's Parks Lights with Naham and Zoko just in behind them in the black and yellow diamond jacket. Now to the outside, Zoko. They're the leading few as they continue their work down the far side. Hadid, the well-supported Hadid, is currently racing in 4th place, being followed by Alpha Mega in 5th. And this little cluster now have got away from the others. The others are currently being headed to the inner by Dira Al Khaladia. Further back to the outer, that is Jamana with the blue and white colours, followed by Bint Jalan. And moving towards the end of the back straight, it looks as though the back marker is Aldam, but it's Alpha Mega's coming through with Zoko. Those two now, Zoko up along the outside, Alpha Mega to the inner. They're the leading 2, with Hadid poised just behind them, and then a few lengths to Dira Al Khaladia, who's beginning to stay on, passing horses left, right and centre, followed by Jamana. They're heading now towards the turn, and it is Zoko who's going to turn in front. Zoko, the leader, leads by about 1.5 lengths to Hadid in 2nd place, with Dira Al Khaladia coming to their outside in 3rd and really staying on, heading down towards the last 300. Dira Al Khaladia 3 wide has hit the front from Hadid in 2nd place. Zoko's in 3rd. These have kicked away from Alpha Mega, heading now inside the final 200, and Dira Al Khaladia is in front by 4 or 5 lengths and is striding away. The further this horse goes, the better the winning margin will be. Dira Al Khaladia the winner. Hadid in 2nd place. Zoko's in 3rd position.